your true self or the truth, which everybody just,
because the name of the fun house, it was Find Yourself.
Yeah.
So is it possible that we are all sitting here right now not knowing that we are the version that has been replaced?
Could be.
And sitting here talking about something that, as I think Mary Tobin brings out, black filmmakers have the responsibility of telling a diversity of stories, or only telling stories that make us look good? Is that where you're saying that we can maybe be something that we don't want to see?
And that could also touch
I think all of us are.
That could also touch on the point that you made. Using Mary's example, you stated that you didn't like how the father was portrayed.
Right.
But that could be a stereotype that all black men are just this
Soft.
above all, just strong being. Yeah, just this strong being. And not all men are like that. Not all men are built like that. There are some that are timid, or not even timid, but are okay with their woman taking, the strong suit.
Yeah.
Because if he were to be the stereotypical black man, that just makes us look good, right? So Jordan Peele, I think, does have a responsibility to create movies that aren't stereotypical. So yeah, I think that.
So that could actually go back to here. People say I saw Tupac, I saw Elvis, and these people have been dead, but
Tupac's still living. He popping up every now and then.
Oh my God!
His copies out there.
they got
we go.
another CD coming out. No, I'm just playing.
Watch.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so much to unpack from this movie.
It is.
Like I said, I saw it twice, and still, I even had more questions the second time than I did the first time.
Yeah, I was up at 2:00 in the morning, rehearsing the movie and trying to figure out what was it really all about. And I think the message that I got was that we're always battling with light and dark, dark side, the light within us, and one is going to ultimately overtake the other.
Right.
Yeah, because that fight scene / dance scene that they had.
Oh yeah, that was a fight.
But it was so poetic.
Yeah.
Like it definitely, you had one where she's like all over the place, and then you had the other one that was just very fluid in her movements, but calculated. Like,
very intentional. Yeah.
It was intense. I got a lot from it. I probably should have been high watching.
But think about our language now. In society, how many times do you see in a day, living my best life, this version of me, I'm becoming a better me? Well, isn't that kind of what we're dealing with in this movie? But they took it and really kind of
exposed it. Yeah.
Yeah. So is that where we are? Is that what the message was?
So what do you feel about the hands, the holding of the hands, going all clicking, like at the end with everybody with the red suits on, holding hands and making the chain across the world? What does that represent to you?
I think we're all still connected, regardless of what we're going through, the internal battles or whatever. We're all still connected, as jacked up as we are. I mean, that's really the only thing you could. I mean, Nick, you made a point earlier, something about like the homelessness.
Yeah.
How was that? How did you get that out of that?
Because in the very beginning, that's what the holding of hands around the world meant. It was to find some type of way to abolish homelessness. That's if you in the very beginning of the movie when she was looking
the
at
commercial, right?
Yeah. And then you bring back Jeremiah 11:11. You can't just read that scripture. You have to read the entire text.
Yes.
Because you can take that scripture and just run with it. And I think, and that could be another point in the movie, that we're going to be judged for what we don't do in the world to eradicate some stuff happening in society. We're going to be judged for that. So it was a lot to take away from that movie. People, you can have 100 perspectives from that movie. It was
and we
really
probably
wild.
all could be wrong. Jordan,
But all y'all wrong.
The context of that particular chapter talks about how God had given deliverance for their forefathers from out of Egypt, and given them commandments, and told them that if you follow these commandments, if you're obedient, I'm going to give you the better part of life.
Yeah.
But if you disobey, there's going to be some consequences.
And when you call me, I won't answer.
And then that's where he says, you want to go after what you want to go after and disobey me, then I'm going to let you have it.
Yeah.
You're going to have all that your hands have created. And killing us.
Yeah.
Even with the primal, when I saw the hand holding, I thought the hand holding and the way they communicated, they were all able to know we're going to hold hands with all those people, but none of them could talk except her.
Yeah.
All of them had this sort of primal grunt that they gave out that for some kind of reason they understood what that meant. So if, in my opinion, when I saw that, I thought, that's kind of taking us back to before we learned all these different languages. Because with the difference of languages, there's confusion, there's diversity. You can't communicate with someone if you don't know their language.
So would she be symbolic of a Messiah? Because she did state that she was there to save them, and they knew that she was different,
and she found her faith.
and that's when she found God as well.
Yeah, that's deep.
Which each of us go through those similarities. I mean, we go through those experiences to find who we are, and there is a community that you will represent that will help to deliver, so to speak, a generation. Like there was a Moses, there was a Joshua. I mean, all of those are images of the people who are indicating, hey, look, you got to do something for yourself. You got to have a relationship with yourself.
So let's touch
God.
real quick on our Netflix series, Dear White People. I love it. I absolutely love it.
I didn't
There's
watch
a lot
the
going
movie.
on.
Like there's a movie.
There's
I didn't
a
watch
movie
it,
and
but I
a
watched
series,
the series, which is the same thing, but just has different people playing the characters.
Yeah. I think the show is a lot better.
Yeah.
You go on. I feel like the show goes more in depth with the characters.
Yeah.
Like you get more of a background.
Right.
Yeah.
But the movie was good too. The movie was great. I like both of them.
Yeah,
It's a lot to unpack in that too.
A lot going
If y'all
on.
haven't seen Dear White People, I think y'all need to go check that out.
Yeah, check it out on Netflix. It's good.
Don't let the
it's
title
good.
fool you.
You didn't like it?
It's agenda based. It has a lot of agendas that I think that they're wanting to force upon us. That, I mean, there's relevant topics, but it reveals a lot about the people that we're talking about as it relates to who we are as well.
Yeah.
I mean, consider the girl getting busted in the first episode. That was, kind of like hypocritical on so many different levels, which is what we say about quote unquote church people. But yet it's existing in a social matter that even though it came out, what happened after that? They still accepted her. She got even more juice and then got to go back to dude and get more. So it was like that agenda of being fake and or hypocritical in your life, both in the front and back end. To me, it was just like, okay, I see what you're doing. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I see what you're doing.
A lot of identity issues.
A lot.
A
Especially
lot.
with Sam.
Yeah.
Tons.
Tons of identity issues. But we're going to take a break, guys. And when we come back, we'll have our final thoughts.
You're listening to the Drip Podcast with Nick and Mars. Keep it locked.
Create eye-catching designs that will make your apparel top of the line. The possibilities are endless with ski tees and apparel. No order too large or small. One item or hundreds, no problem. With quick turnarounds, no setup charges or hidden fees, and rush services to fit your needs. Customize your look today by calling 440-462-9401. That's 440-462-9401. And also follow us on the web at skiteesapparel.com.
You're listening to the Drip Podcast with Nick and Mars.
Hey, everybody, we're back. Mary, we see you. And unfortunately, our time is up, but we're going to have to tackle that in the next show.
Thanks, Captain.
Yeah, that's a good topic. Good morning, Raquel. Thank you for listening to the Drip. We
Carol,
enjoy
what up?
you.
This is my family right here. Yeah.
Oh, that's your family?
Yeah, all of them. That's
Oh,
the crew.
okay.
That's the squad. Squad up.
Thank you, squad, for
Miss
listening.
Banks' name is Tasha.
Tasha?
Yeah, because I think we said her name
I
wrong.
did, and I know her, but I just never seen it written
Tasha.
out.
Okay.
I called her,
That was
you know,
that was Orlando.
Queen
okay?
Banks.
This-
We
already got me.
apologize. We apologize.
Yeah, I apologize.
All right, y'all.
What's going on?
I'm trying to read. Somebody need to read because I can't read and talk.
Final thought? Clearly, she's like, huh?
Final thoughts. You know, we didn't get to talk about pressing things that we've been thinking about this week, but we'll get to it next week on next week's show. But final thoughts, Mar.
It's always me. Why you always start with me? Oh my God. Okay, so final thoughts for this week. This episode, I will have to say that it's okay to take a couple puffs.
So you puff to get you
need to
through.
be passing with your little blue friends. Smurfs running around in your lane.
It's okay to take a couple puffs and pass it along. But no, just using it as something to heal someone that's maybe like suffering with some type of pain or something like that, or going through cancer or whatever. Let them use it. Everybody else, I mean, like, if you really, 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 really need it, take a puff. If not, keep it moving. Do something else better with your life. As far as with the Us movie, if you haven't seen it, go get it. Not go get it because you don't want to bootleg it. Go to the movie and see it. But just be yourself and be genuine. And I'm just gonna say, bring unity. I think that we're just so divided. Like, it's just divided all around. You almost divided with yourself sometimes, where you don't even know if I should be doing this or doing that. But just bring unity in yourself first, and then you can bring unity in the community. That's it.
Lando?
Well, I think I would say that if you're gonna puff, you might find yourself seeing Us. At which point you'll decide maybe to pass next time, because it definitely has an impact.
Who's Us?
The movie. You puff, you could find yourself in the same situation as Us, the movie.
Okay.
I mean, it kind of all kind of blends together for me, because there's realizations that you have when you smoke.
You're a real chiefer. I'm seeing that.
Oh yeah, I was the truth. I'm telling you, I did that. That's what I did daily.
With the F.
Yeah, but that is my final thoughts on it. Don't do it, because it will do you.
Cam?
I'm representing for all my smokers out there. No, 100% educate yourself on anything you partake in, whether that's just simply eating food, whether you're smoking marijuana, whatever. Educate yourself. Knowledge is power. Know what you're doing.
True that.
Know why you're doing it. And then if you decide to stop, I mean, yeah, stop.
Holler at your boy. We can reminisce a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That's all we gonna do.
It'll save some for the rest of us. Anyway,
Yeah.
As far as the movie, man, I still gotta watch it again. I gotta watch somewhere. I don't have any final thoughts on that, but y'all be cool. How y'all be cool?
I like that. I like when you say that. Be cool. That's the t-shirt. Let me shut up. That's good. My final thought. I don't have a problem with marijuana, with people smoking it. I hate the smell of it. That's my only issue.
It smells
and I
good.
think no, it does not. My only issue with it is that, like we said in the show, you have to be responsible. Smoking, drinking, we're irresponsible creatures, and that's what messes everything up for us. You have to do everything responsibly and reasonably. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. With it. So right now, I think I'll pass.
You not puffing, you passing it.
Yeah, I think right now I'll pass, because it only took that one bad experience for me to pass for a lifetime.
Pass it right back though.
Oh no. No, I'm good. I don't want to see myself running down the street anymore. I'm good. With the movie, I think we're in a constant battle with light and darkness, good and bad, and we have a responsibility to basically, at the end of the day, choose a side.
Right.
That's my final thought about the movie.
Choose wisely, huh?
Choose wisely in everything. and everything. Smoking,
In
living.
moderation.
Well, yeah.
Be sober. Be sober.